Hey. Sorry, thought someone was outside. My water is dripping. I swear. This is a... I don't think I get copyrighted, but I've been enjoying Stephanie Gretzinger's album. I was just on stories not even half an hour ago talking about it, and it is just on constant repeat. But I don't want to get copyrighted by YouTube for it, so I don't know if they can detect, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll just turn it off. Maybe. I was gonna say this is an inner working right now for me because my kitchen is a mess. There's a pan with eggs left. Baby's food from breakfast this morning is still sitting there. There's dishes in the sink. And I'm just taking a breath and I'm gonna let it go because usually whenever I'm getting ready to work or film, I like everything clean. I need everything spotless. But I left that one area alone. I picked up baby stuff in the living room. I took a shower. I freshened up. A little bit of skincare, SPF on, a touch of mascara. And I'm just gonna leave the kitchen be because it'll be fine. And I'm just gonna enjoy my water and talk to you guys. And just let the video run because I love these. And they're a lot less work for me, that's for sure. Baby is asleep and I have her on my monitor right now. So if you hear that, that's her sound machine on, making noise. I missed y'all. I love filming for, I don't know, I've really missed YouTube and I love just being on YouTube. And it's a little bit not as personal as Instagram stories, but I kind of like it that way. I feel like Instagram stories is a little too personal sometimes because a lot of people that I know in real life follow me on there, which is not a problem, but I like that if you really want to find out stuff, if you really want to know a little bit more about me, come to YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel and give it a thumbs up. Although you can follow me on Instagram too. But yeah, so this weekend we had a staycation. Guys, let me just start off by saying this. Half of the opportunities that my husband and I have, it's just a miracle. I don't even know why miracles like this happen to the both of us because we're just, I mean, I love it and I appreciate it. Sometimes I get into a point where I feel so undeserving. And I honestly believe that I just, you know, like some people will say, which is true. Some people will say, oh, well, it's because you have this connection and it's because, you know, because of that or because of this, which is, yes, 100% true. But also just divine appointments. I mean, things that we could not, he and I could not have tried to make happen. I mean, it just happens. And we just get these crazy opportunities that I am 1,000% grateful for. And I just don't, I'm sorry if it seems like I kind of flaunt it on Insta stories. I don't try to. I just love creating videos and I feel like I can relive the times that we have together like that through video. So I make all of these reels and I take pictures because I feel like I know I won't ever get times like that back again. So I create and I make videos and I take pictures and I make stuff like that. You guys like these cozy vibes? I'm like wrapped up in my blanket. I'm also on my money. I have my monthly right now, so I'm just extra cozy today. But yeah, I'm sorry if it comes off, when it comes off like I'm flaunting. I really don't mean for it to. I love editing and creating and I just want to share that. And I know I'll look back on it one day and just remember the times. So yeah, divine opportunity, divine connections, divine appointments through family and friends. But I'll show you guys just clips of what we did this weekend. I think the majority of the footage that I got really started on Saturday when we went to the Discovery Center In Kaka'ako, if you're not familiar, it's just basically a center that kids can discover in. It's actually for kids as young as, I mean, Havila's age. They had a station that was actually for kids from 0 to 3, and they had just blocks and toys, and they had like a full-on boat area that you could get into, a sailboat, and there was a place where you could go fishing, and they had chairs, and we spent a good amount of time in there because I knew that that's where Havila could just, just go. And it was gated. There was a gate that you could open and close. You had to take off your shoes. And she loved it in there. And I think I did get footage of when you first walk in, there is this huge red chair. And years ago, my sister actually took me with her, and she only had Moani and Kohu. And Kohu was actually, I think, a little bit older than Havila, or the same age as Havila, and he sat in that chair all those years ago. So it was just so cute to see her in it and to just be there again with her. But yeah, they just have all kinds of different stuff. They have that huge area with what is that called? They have the mirrors. They have the area where it's the stomach, and they have these big bean bags that are shaped like fruits and vegetables. So we took, Kelly and I took turns taking her in there, and then like a slide to slide down. And I'm just kind of thinking of all the footage that we got so that I can show it to you guys. And yeah, I did mention that little area. What is it called? Toddler toddler. I can't remember, but it was that gated area where the babies could go in and play. She loved it in there. There was the big mouth with the teeth and the life-size toothbrush that you could brush teeth. And there's just all kinds of different stuff. I know Kelly took her on the bike where you can pedal, and then the skeleton on the bike pedals along with you. It was just a lot of fun, and just different places to go, and for the kids to just explore. And I actually thought of this place very last minute. I actually wasn't planning on going there at all, but I thought, you know what, we're going on this thing. He and I are trying to have a little bit of fun and try to have some, whatever, staycation and just enjoy our time together. But I'm like, she's here too, let's do something for her to enjoy. And I thought of the Discovery Center really last minute, and thankfully they are still open, even all of this during COVID and stuff. And you had to go online and make reservation. And so you had about 2 hours from 10 to 12. And there was a pretty good amount of people. Oh, and I remember there was this one part where there's actually different areas where kind of like a career center, a career place. So they had the bus, they had the bank, they had stores. They just had little rooms that were centered around career things. And this one particular room, Havila, we went in with Havila. It was like a grocery store. This girl, they had it's just everything cakey sized, right? It's child size, appropriate for kids. So they had 2 little red shopping carts. This girl takes one of the shopping carts. They had this shelf full of all of these different, these shelves with all types of food, cereal boxes, all empty, of course. And she goes and grabs an empty box of Belvita cookies, and then another box of another snack. She puts them both in the cart. She gets behind the cart where the handbars are, and she starts pushing it. I don't know. It's just how they pick up on this kind of stuff is wild. The fact that I don't know, that she just picked up on, grocery, putting it in the what do you call, putting it in the cart, and then getting behind the cart where you push it, and then pushing it throughout the store. My husband and I just looked at each other like, holy mackerel, these kids are picking up on every little thing, man. So just parents, Y'all just watch out, because these kids are like sponges. They just pick up on everything. And I just really enjoyed seeing her there and letting her explore and watching her just see all of these different stuff. I kind of feel like sometimes it's overstimulating because there's so much stuff going on, and there are other families there too with their kids and all of these different noises. And she's only 16, 17 months, so I'm sure she enjoyed it. She looked like she was having fun. But I just sometimes feel like, oh, is this too much? But then she's like running on to the next thing. There was this one station where they had this silent fan, and they had the silk scarves, and it would blow. You put it. It has like a clear an acrylic round thing above the fan, so it kept the silk scarves in. And you put it on the thing, the fan, and it blows up. She loves her silk scarves, right? I bought her that bunch of silk scarves from Amazon. And then we went upstairs, and upstairs is where they have like the nationalities. So they had of course Hawaiian Airlines, and they had another place where, was it Vietnam or like an Asian area. And she was cooking food, she was playing with the plates and the cups, and they had like these fake noodles that she was playing with and cooking. And she really loves to climb up on things. And so in this big area up there that kind of was in the middle of all of these stations with the different nations or the different nationalities, there were tables and little stools that kids could sit down, and there was a book on each table. And she went to almost every single one of those tables and was opening all the books. And so she really loves to read. And I am always reminded to read to her more, because I don't know, her daddy and I aren't very big readers. I know I'm still reading that Lincoln book that I was talking about. But to read to her, I want to start doing more. But yeah, it was a good time. They had the rainforest district downstairs, so we kind of made our way back down, and another place for the little babies to play and enjoy. And then that Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, I was like, oh, let me film like Sunday, go to church with us, spend Sunday with us video, staycation edition. So that's why I started early in the morning, and we got up, got ready, and we went to go have breakfast downstairs at the, what is it called? Splash Bar. We have been getting up early, like 6, 7 o'clock. Before it was 8, now it's, if not 6:30, 7 o'clock on the dot. Okay, she ain't playing. She play no games nowadays. And we got ube pancakes, even though she ate like 2 bites of that. But she did have eggs, her banana, and she wore her her new footsie pajamas that we picked up for her at Target. And everybody that saw her was like, "Are those Christmas PJs? Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "Yeah, it's Christmas PJs. Cause it's Christmas already, y'all. I don't care what you say. I'm ready. I'm ready for Christmas." And then after that, where did we go? We went back to the room, got ready, and headed to church. She went to the nursery by herself. I usually stay with her because I usually work nursery. But she did good. Kelly dropped her off, and he said she was kind of crying and good the whole time, but as soon as she sees us at the end of service, meh, meh, meh. But she was good. She played, and after that, I was like, my sister and her kids were there, so we kind of made plans, and she came to the hotel room with us, and then we went to the pool, and we just had a grand old time at the pool. But I did get to go in the pool with baby for a little bit, Kitty, and we ordered food, and it was just a good time with my nephews and my nieces. And then went upstairs, and then everybody showered, and we packed up, and then we came back home. So that was like the last 48 hours pretty much, and the only footage that I really caught from this weekend, because I didn't want to film at all, even though this is what I do. I tell myself that I don't want to film and I just want to take a break. But then I'm over here packing my camera and my tripod and my charger. And I was this close to bringing my laptop too. Kelly was actually the one that grabbed his when we were packing up to leave. He goes, "Are you going to bring your laptop?" And I said, "No." He goes, "Okay." So he left his home because I left mine home. You know, there's just sometimes where I need to learn to just take a break. And even on the staycation thing, I was on stories. I mean, I was on Instagram. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard to not um keep you guys involved and film and document, because I want to and I want to remember, but then sometimes I feel like I lose out on what's right in front of me because I'm trying to remember and I'm trying to, film and get all this stuff together, and so you guys can see and so I can create and have fun. But I can have fun right now, right here where I'm at, with the people that are around me now. So that's pretty much it. Like a roundup of our staycation in a couple minutes, in a nutshell, really. I don't know. I don't know what else to share. I guess we're just talking story now at this point, because almost all the footage that I have is on this SD card, and then a little bit of my of what we did at the pool on my phone, but not that much. Not that much. So it's just really good to be home. Really good to be home. I figured I'd bring this up since, it looks, I guess, just the connection that we have, and it looks like we're just living lavishly. No, I don't know if it's lavishly. I lavish in my head is a little bit more extreme, but I guess, when you just kind of can barely rub two pennies together, which honestly is us. I feel like us all the time. It's honestly just God, the opportunities that we have, and how we can do staycations like this, and then me being so bougie, wanting all of this expensive stuff. I don't know. I cannot say that me liking what I like hasn't put us in, tough situations. But tough situation or not, the one thing that I can tell you right now that we do not, my husband and I do not compromise on is tithing. We always tithe. That's just 100%. No, that just is no. Like, no ands, ifs, or buts. It's just gotta go. It's just automatically taken out of our account. It's on an automatic. Well, it used to be automatic. Now I think because our cards switched, we had to switch our debit cards. So now we have to take it out. Okay, specifics, whatever. But that's a non-negotiable when it comes to giving. And because, I like expensive stuff, and we spend money to go out and eat, and we go, just go crazy getting all this other stuff, it's not negotiable when it comes to returning the tithe to the Lord. And also, I mean, we get help from the government. Okay, we're on EBT because when we first started out, it was very difficult, and I don't feel like there's any shame in admitting that I'm getting help from the government, because it helps a lot, and honestly takes out from a lot of things that we can put money towards, because we have help. And then WIC too, when we had WIC to help with baby stuff. And so we have assistance that way. But I mean, when it comes to $300 high chair, $150 learning tower, $500 car seat on one income with the mortgage, guys, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. I cannot explain to you how, but the fact that we tithe and we return the tithe and we give to the Lord. It hasn't always been immediately and automatic, as soon as kind of gets paid and it comes out, but it always comes out no matter what. And I think that that's something that the heck was that? I have compromised before when I was single, and before baby, even before we had her, we were compromising giving and tithing, until we got to a point where we saw the power of it. I think we saw the true power of the ties when we were trying to save for this house. That that was when we came to a point where we were like, no, like we there's no way we could have afforded the down payment for this house, and we had help from another family member, but with as much as we had to save for our part, just it was a huge amount. Okay, let me just the tens, okay, thousands on one income, y'all. I can't explain that. I just can't. I can't. And I was on maternity leave, but that was even barely anything. And even in that, we made a purchase. We made a decision together, my husband and I, to invest in this camera, which, by the way, was around $1,000. I'm just letting y'all know it is by the pure grace of God that we're living how we're living. That's all I can say. It's tithe, being obedient to the tithe. There's no secret formula that I have for you, but that it's just non-negotiable. In as far as like how we get to do these staycations and then going out to eat and all this kind of stuff, kind of budget. I know we don't budget very well, but because of this whole pandemic stuff, we haven't been able to go out to eat. So having this opportunity to be on staycation and doing all this kind of stuff, we kind of just we let ourselves go a little bit. But we did pay off 2 credit cards. Even with this weekend, we paid off 2 credit cards, and we took care of our mortgage. We took care of our utility bills and stuff. So all of those things come out first, second to the tithes, of course. That's it. Because I was asked that question about how we do this on one income a couple times, multiple times. So I figured I'd just share with you guys there, because I know money can be a very touchy subject. Like I'm still tripping when people buy like $4,000 or $5,000 sectionals, or just expensive, huge amounts of money like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but I always like to know, did they use a credit card? Did they do payments? Did they pay it outright? Am I just nosy or what? I have a sensory activity that I can probably prepare now for her that she can do. But I think that'll be it for this video, y'all. If you guys have any ideas for any more videos, send them my way. I'd love to do them, to film them. I know I have another video that's uploaded and ready to go. I've told you guys about this video weeks ago. I don't know why I've been waiting on this one, but it's the following Grow with Joe's food diet plan. What I eat in a week with her, and even though I don't follow it 100%, I still have it filmed and it's ready to go. I will probably upload it maybe Friday, because I try to upload now Mondays and Fridays. Even though I don't even know if a schedule is working right now for me. I should just upload, period. I'm trying to upload twice a week because I'm spending so much less time on Instagram. Like, for real, I'm spending a lot less time on Instagram. Today on stories was probably the first time I've talked on stories in a few days. And I actually don't mind that. I don't mind the fact that I haven't been on Instagram for a bit. And even when I do go on Instagram, when I come back, I only check in on the ones that really matter to me. Like the few of you that I watch, and I just want to catch up with your life. I just want to catch up with your lives, personal friends, and then a few more influencing influencers that I love to keep in touch with. And then I'm off. TikTok, I've been on there a lot this past weekend. I filmed a lot of content on TikTok, so if you guys want to follow me there, feel free. Please do. I still kind of am trying to go back and forth about what exactly I want to do on that platform, because I want to do like makeup and mom makeup, and I have that series going on, but even that is hard to do. Makeup in general is hard to do now because I can't find the good rhythm for it just yet, because I've been working out so much with Grow with Joe. And so this past weekend on TikTok, I was just kind of doing really short clips of, just different moments, and then putting on a song over it, like a trending song, and then just posting it. And so that's what I've been doing on TikTok, and then on YouTube, of course, filming videos for YouTube. But on the subject of Grow with Joe, working out, I'm on my period. So I think maybe for this week, I just want to commit to walking every day, twice a day, at least for 30 minutes. Twice. So I would go in the morning. I take baby with in the stroller, walk for 30 minutes in the morning, and then get my butt up and go with her again in the evening. So I could, just judge my way through a Grow with Joe workout. But I feel like being on the go so much this weekend and then eating like crap also this past weekend, which no regrets, girl, no regrets. But I feel as if my body is just kind of rejuvenating itself. And even going on the walk this morning was, it wasn't tough, but I was like, I was sweating. I was dripping. I never even brushed my teeth, nothing. I just got up and I went. Left the same time my husband is leaving for work. So I just want to take it easy this week. And I want to commit to walking 30 minutes a day, twice a day, for this week. So that's what I will be doing for workouts this week. And if I do, maybe want to throw in a Grow with Joe workout, then I will. But if not, no pressure. I need to stop pressuring myself. I feel that pressure again coming so strongly. The way that she schedules her workouts, she has two schedules now. So she has one for those who are just doing her YouTube videos, and she has one for those who are doing her app. She has one for those who have her app. So on the schedules, she schedules 2 videos for every day, and then she has 2 videos for the YouTube and the app, right? So YouTube video and the app workout, and then YouTube video, 2 YouTube videos for the other schedule. In my mind, when I see 2 videos, I've said this before in another video. When I see 2, however many I see scheduled, that is what I need to do. Even though she said before, I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Even though she said before, it's just for suggestion. It's just for you to, did you say you can just do 1? But if you want to push yourself, you can do 2? Well, I want to push myself and do 2. But sometimes my body just cannot handle 2. And I get really frustrated with myself when I cannot do 2. You see what I'm saying? Like where I'm going with this? So that's why I'm like, ugh. That's why I kind of just feel defeated, because sometimes I can do 1, but then, one video is like 15-20 minutes long and I can do that one no problem. But then the other video she scheduled is like an hour, and I'm like, oh, I can only do maybe like another 30 minutes because that's all the time that I have. I can only do 30 minutes of the 1 hour long video. And that really defeats me, because if I can't finish something all the way, I don't know. I just think like, what's the point? Like, what's the purpose? Just don't do it at all. So I feel myself getting into that funk again. And so that's why for this week, I just need to chill, just rest up, just walk, and just take it easy. Just reset, start over. Grow with Joe will always be there. Just start back up next week with her. Anyway, that was a lot. Was I talking really fast? Sorry. I think that's about it. I've pretty much like brought you guys all up to speed with me, if you care. Anyhow, friends, thank you for joining me. Thank you for just being a friend and being here and watching and being subscribed and following me on Instagram and TikTok, and I don't know, just staying in tune with me, staying connected. There's really no reason why any of you should. But if I can just bring joy to you and let you know that Jesus loves you with oh my God, that's my greatest joy right there, is that you would know how very much loved you are by the Father. Okay? And that everything that we have, everything that we are, everything that's around us, everything that's within us, everything that we have, is all because of Him. What is that song? You're worthy of it all. For from him are all things, and to him are all things. Everything. The air that we breathe, the house, the stuff, the things, everything. It belongs to him. And it's all for him. And my nose is itchy. Good grief. I'm just going to post this video as is. I'm going to throw in a couple clips. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for just letting me catch you guys up. And again, let me know whatever videos you guys want. I will be glad. More than glad to film. Have a great rest of your week, y'all. It's only Monday. Get it. Trust in him. Lean on him. Yield. And we'll be okay. You'll be okay. I love you. See you later.